Uh, okay. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Yeah, on that one. Ah, that's always scary, isn't it? Okay. Hey, y'all, it's me, Marty. Welcome to another video. Welcome to a live stream. I haven't done one in a while. Month or two or three, I don't remember. Anyway, I don't know if anybody's on here yet, but I gotta have a drink here. I have a little headache. I don't know why. And that's not good starting a live stream. So, what should I start with? I have a Black Rifle cold coffee, rich mocha, espresso 300. That, and I have a Celsius essential grape. This is probably better for me, but I think I'm gonna start with the coffee. Anyway, and I got a snack here, all too. I got Chester's fries, Carolina style barbecue. Okay, so grab a snack, grab a drink, get ready for a fun little live stream here. I hope it'll be fun. I hope somebody shows up. Oh, good night. That'll wake the neighbors and everybody else in the country. So I don't know if you could see it. Um, so this is a live stream, but I'm going to do it like a regular video because more people watch it, the replay, than the live. But hopefully some people come in. I don't see anybody yet, but I had the camera on the mountains here. So where I'm at, actually, I'm going to let you guess. Let's see if you can guess where I'm at. I know some of you probably know where I'm at, but there's pretty mountains here. Not really mountains, kind of like rock formations, mesas. And it's got like stripes on it. But and it was pretty when I first parked here a couple hours ago, but now the sun is starting to set and it's shining on them and there's colors. It's really pretty. Anyway, yeah, so we're gonna have a fun live stream here. I just felt like doing a live stream. I haven't done one in a while. I have a little downtime, so I thought I'd do one. So hopefully this will be fun. So hopefully some people will show up. That's what makes it fun. I like to do live streams to connect with people who watch my channel, and I just again my channel is just a hobby. It's just fun, and I just pray that you're blessed by it in some way, whether you learn something or it just gives you ideas or you're entertained. And so yeah. Anyway, and what we're gonna do to I had a kind of a topic a little bit, but we can go all different directions. And I sent a link to a few of you if you wanted to join in, even just to say hi, or if you have some questions, complaints, comments, anything, you can join in on the live stream. So yeah. And but basically I just want to talk about the new year. Just talk about goals and plans, dreams, wishes, prayers, and some ideas for the new year. So just want to talk about that a little bit. And a few different areas: woodworking, outdoor adventures, music. Those are three areas, three of my hobbies I really enjoy. And I'll do a little bit of all three of those too. I want to show you a little workshop I have in my truck, a little mini workshop, and my backpack, my day pack. People keep asking and wondering what I carry in it, so I'll show that quick. And I'll play a little bit of my mandolin. I haven't done that in a while. I'm really an amateur, but I'll do that. And I'm also going to cook dinner, okay? And I'll let you all help me decide what I'm going to make. Okay, so, all right, looks like we have a few people here. Let's see who's on here. We have my wonderful wife is here. Hi, hon. I love you. If you could pray for her, she's got a back cold. I still hope you come into the live, honey. It'd be neat to hear you. And my friend Frankie's on here. Why'd you call me Marlian? You can call me Marty. I mean, you know, my friends call me Marty, but Okay, and who else is on here? Ground Fog. Welcome. Ground Fog. I don't know if I think, yeah, I think you've been on here before. Where are you from? Um, Andy, hi. I know this is really late for you. Oh my goodness, it must be like midnight there for you. Oh, I hope you're doing well, my friend. Wow, this is really late for you. And John, welcome, welcome, everybody. Okay, so let's get started here. I need another drink. My head's feeling better already, and I got to try these Carolina barbecue fries here. I don't know if that's a good combination or not. Um, they're pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be a good combination with the coffee, but we'll see what happens. I do have a porta potty if I have to go back and use it, and sometimes I do in my live stream. So just be prepared for that. Some of you, no, you're used to that. Hey, Robert, welcome. We got 7 people on here already. This is wonderful. I'm sure it's going to drop in no time, but welcome everyone. I hope you have a fun time here. Yeah, I still got Christmas lights on, and I actually have a lantern I'll turn on later when we're going to cook. Okay, first thing I like to start. Well, first of all, see if you can guess where I am in the world. I know 3 or 4 of you already know, but see if you can guess specifically where I'm at. And yeah, a little update. I am loaded with hot dogs, brats, and honey hams going to Boise, Idaho. And I loaded in Elk City, Oklahoma. So I've been out a week and a half, something like that. I don't know. I lose track. And yeah, just trucking along. Kind of been on the back roads today from Gallup, New Mexico to Salt Lake City. I've been on the back roads. Really pretty drive. Actually, I can see the mountains to the south of me are covered in snow, and then there's nothing here. So, but it's about 40. No, it's about 37 degrees now. It's going to drop down in the teens here tonight or colder, which I like, but I don't like the ice and snow. Anywho, I wanted to share the scripture, which is the same scripture I shared in my last video, I think, at home in the shop. But it's a good one for the year for me. John 15:4. Remain in me as I also remain in you. No branch can bear fruit by itself. It must remain in the vine. Neither can you bear fruit unless you remain in me. And what I get from that is abiding in Christ, and that's what I want to do more in this new year. I want to not worry about doing more or doing everything better, but uh, doing a little less. And yeah, doing some things better, but not worrying so much, not stressing so much, not being so anxious. And just I want to lean on God and follow Jesus and just abide in Christ and so that He gives me strength and just see what He can do through me, because He can do so much better with less than I can with more. And I just want to let Him flow through me and abiding in Him and being close to Him, because I'm the branch, He's the vine, so I get strength and guidance and joy and peace and everything from Him. But I have to be close to the vine, meaning in God's word, prayer. I'm constantly in prayer and worship and serving and all that. And then I mean I can't produce fruit, meaning do good things, without Him. So yeah, I think that's going to be my verse for the year. And yeah, and just and a couple of things from that, just to do less but do better with God's help in the things I do, and trust in Him in all areas. And so yeah. So if anybody has any questions, comments, um, yeah, the comments. So I'm using StreamYard for this live stream, and the comments don't work as good on here as just doing it on YouTube. Um, but the having guests work better on here. So I don't know if any of you want to pop in sometime and just say hi or your thoughts or ideas or whatever for the new year, but you can. Anybody wants to anytime. Um, what I thought I would do is, well, basically three areas kind of I wanted to talk about. Actually, four. um, Woodworking, talk about woodworking a little bit, talk about outdoor adventures a little bit, um, and music and cooking also. I'm going to make dinner. So I'm going to try to do it in this video, in this live stream. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. These are good. Carolina, what's Carolina style barbecue? I don't even know if I've had a barbecue. I know a barbecue is like a sandwich. In Minnesota, a barbecue is a grill. Otherwise, you make the meat on. But in other places of the country, a barbecue is a sandwich. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, a few other things too. Just in the new year, to try to worry less, to try to just put more things in God's hands, and just follow Him in every thought, word, and deed. To plan, to prepare, and to progress in things. Um, but not, yeah, just I would just want to lean on Him more so that He can do things through me. To stay active, to stay positive. Um, and a lot of people, but not against anybody or anything. And again, here's the thing: when I share in my live streams and my videos, when I share my thoughts and ideals and values, it's just me. It's not for everybody, but and everybody's different. Um, but there's a lot of people dwelling on a lot of things that are happening in the world, and I just can't. And yeah, there's lots of hard things in the world, all around the world, or in our country, in our state, in our community, in our families, in our personal lives. But I don't like to dwell on them. I'm not burying my head in the sand. I know about those things and I pray about it all. I think that's better to pray about it all than dwell on it. But some people is all they do is watch the news. I never watch the news. I know what's happening, but I pray about things, and I'd rather focus on the good. I just can't dwell on all that stuff. So that's one thing about me. I just, I like to take life less serious and God more serious. And yeah, everybody's so quiet. How's everybody doing? You got any new comments? So when I put on like if somebody has a comment, I'll put it on the screen, but then I can't see the comment. So I don't think I'm going to do that. Okay. Robert says Carolina style barbecues are typically a dry rub rather than a brushed on sauce. Oh, okay. I never watch the news, Andy says. Yeah, I don't either. And I listen to the radio and programs to know what's happening, and I know, and I pray about it all, which is better than worrying about it. But I just gotta live life fully every day. Just do what I can, and life is hard. I have tons of trials in my life, but I also have lots of blessings, and I'd rather focus on the blessings. But yeah. Um. So one thing I wanted to show, is my little mini workshop I have in the truck here. And I think I've maybe showed it before, but um. So, and if anybody has anything they want to talk about, questions, comments, complaints, just put them in the comments. Or, well, a few of you go to the fun chat, click on the link, and then you can come and be in part of the live stream. Anything you want to talk about. Um, but I'll just keep going unless somebody has a question or. But I like to talk back and forth. I'd be rather let you guys talk more than me because y'all hear me talk all the time and it gets old. Let's be honest, it gets really old. Oh, okay. So I'm a truck driver. That's my job. I work a lot, but I got to find joy in my job. I do. I work hard. I do the best I can. But when I have downtime, I like to do things. And a lot of guys don't do that, but it's just the way I am. So I have my hobbies with me. I have a little bit of things that I can do some woodworking on the road. I have a whole bunch of books that I can read. I have my Bible I can read. I have movies I can watch. I have backpacks and gear for outdoors adventures and hiking and DIY projects. I have my mandolin to play. I got friends on the dash here. If you didn't see them earlier, I switched. I took the Santa hats off and I put do rags on them. So we got the little dog in the corner here. That's Cabby because I got him at Cabela's. Get it, Cabby, Cabela's. Anyway, um, and then I got Barry over there. Um, and he's a little bear I got. I don't remember where I got him, but and then I got a new dash. Well, I'm calling him Buddy. I think that's Buddy. Yeah, and they all got do rags on now. I don't have a do rag on. What's up with that? I got to get a do rag on. But so I'm gonna see if I can do this. So basically, yeah, I have these different things in here, and I think it was last year I decided I wanted to have a couple of things in here that will help me do some woodworking. Now, if I have downtime, I can only do so much woodworking in the truck on the road. I'm in my work truck, right? Whether it's in the truck or outside the truck. I mean, I'm not going to build kitchen cabinets or dining room table or turn bowls or anything. But I can do a little bit. I can do some scroll sawing. Now I don't have a scroll saw with me because one died and I didn't put another one back in here. But usually I have a scroll saw with me, and so I can scroll saw. Also, I can carve. I have my carving kit, and I always have a carving knife in my pocket, so I can carve and whittle. So I can do a little bit of woodworking. And well, I'll show you when I go back there. But I've done some woodworking in the truck. I built some shelves and stuff back here. I can show you that. I think I did a video on that. But so I thought it'd be nice to have some things in here. So basically, I have a little mini workshop here. So I'm going to show you here. Now, I didn't plan how I'm going to do this. Well, okay. So, I got a few questions to answer too at some point. Okay, I'm going to take the phone. So I have a tripod on my dash that I use to take pictures and videos when I'm driving. Okay, we got a couple. Wait, who we got here? Dennis. Welcome, Dennis, from Portland, Oregon. I'm heading up your way. I'm going to Boise tomorrow. Welcome to the show. Good evening, all. Honey, are you leaving or are you just saying good evening? Like, good evening, good night? Or are you saying good evening, hello? I hope you're not leaving yet. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so I have this I have a tripod on my dash, but I have another tripod. I'm going to try to move to the back and put you on the tripod back there so I can show you this little workstation I have. And then that'll be a good transition because then I can show the backpack, I can show my mandolin, and we can cook back there, which I think we'll start cooking next because it's about dinner time. So yeah. Okay, let me see if I can transition without losing you guys here. I'm sitting in the driver's seat if you didn't already know. All right, let's see if we can do this. Okay, so hey, and I got my scroll size shirt on that Robert gave me. Thanks again, Robert. How am I gonna do this? All right. So I have this little workstation here. All right. I'm gonna move it back here like this. Okay. Oh, I know. I'll do that. I'll move that back here. Then I'll actually use this to cook on. That'll work. All right, so I got to get my tripod. Oh, y'all, you are used to this. I'm not like a professional videographer or anything here. I'm just a putz. Y'all know that. Look at, I'm losing people. I'm sorry. Don't go away, people. Don't go away. All right, so I got to move everything to the back here because I do. All right. So, oh, okay. All right. Put that there. Put that there. Okay. All right. Now I gotta get my clipboard and my snack. You gotta love it, y'all. It's all part of the fun. Okay, now I'm gonna take you guys off of this. Ah, yeah, I know you're all getting dizzy. Whee! Oh no, I'm getting dizzy. All right, now I gotta plug my phone in, my other charger here. All right, now I'm gonna put you on this tripod. Whoop. Hopefully I won't disconnect y'all. If I do something wrong and I disconnect you, I'll restart the live stream. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see if this will work. All right. Are y'all still with me? Hello? How's the audio and the visual? I mean, besides me looking like a dork. Yeah, I know. I'm getting a belly again. I know. Lost all that weight and then I gained some back. I'm doing okay though. Are y'all still with me? Can somebody give well, first of all, can you give this video a thumbs up if you like it? Oh, okay. What do we got here? My honey said something. I won't be able to join tonight as there are many steps to join on StreamYard and my mind. Oh no, honey. No. Go to the fun chat. Okay. So leave StreamYard and then like this video. Go to the fun chat, click on the link I put on there earlier, just a couple of messages back, and then you'll go right to the live stream. But you can't do both at the same time. It's really easy. It's one step. I think you can do it, hon. I know you can. Audio and video is fine. Both audio and video are good. Okay, and you're still here. I understand if you have to go to bed because it's late for you. Do you got to get up? Do you work tomorrow? Is it like midnight there or 1 in the morning, something like that? Okay, so what I wanted to show you is my little mini workstation here. I want a fun chat. I clicked on the link, but scrolled all these questions. I don't know. There shouldn't be any questions. I don't know. Okay, anyway, so, okay, this is crooked. I don't know why it's crooked. Anywho, I'm going to tip this down. So I got a towel over this because what this is, it's a 3-tier system. Okay, it's 3 things I built, and they're just built out of pine, nothing fancy. So on the bottom, I have a little workbench. In the middle, I have wood storage, and on the top, I have a toolbox. And these 3 sit between my driver's seat and the passenger seat, and then I have a towel over it, and it works as a little night table, like a little nightstand or end table or whatever. 12, 12:25, no work tomorrow, stay for a while. Oh, okay, sounds good, Andy. Oh my goodness, that's late. That's like 3 hours past my bedtime. Okay, so yeah, so I have this in between my seats up there, and it works as a little table. Okay, so I'll show you what I have here. So the top part, it is a toolbox. And again, I just made this out of pine, and actually I made all 3 of these in the truck. You can believe that. So open this up, and it's a toolbox. And in here, I got a ton of stuff. You know, and it's stuff to help me with carving and scroll sign or building projects. Again, I can't do big things in the truck, but I can do some things. So I have a little mini hammer in here. I have pliers. I have screwdrivers. I have a square. I have a little saw. Somebody gave me, you know, these Japanese pull saws. These work really well, really well. So that's the saw I use if I'm I use this saw to cut all these pine boards. But that works really good. I got to get a cover for it. And I even have a little mini hacksaw in here. I have needle nose pliers in here. I have Allen wrenches in here. I have a vice grips in here. I have nail sets in here. And then I have drill bits and screwdriver bits. I have tape measure, erasers, pencil sharpener. I have pencils, pens, markers. I have a bunch of little clamps in here. And then I have some of my scroll saw patterns in here. Some of my favorite things I like to make. I made copies of the patterns so that when I'm on the road, I can make these. I got joy and sun or smile and a Jesus word. So these are patterns for scroll sawing. Like I say, a lot of times usually I have a scroll saw with me. And then I have a whole bunch of scroll saw blades in here. I also have some sandpaper in here. I have, lots of bits and stuff in here. And even got a flashlight in here for some reason. But, I mean, you never know. I got a flashlight in here. But, yeah, so this is like a toolbox. And it's, it can help me in scroll sawing, in carving, and, doing a little bit, whatever kind of woodworking I can do in the truck. Okay, and it's just it works as a table and a work surface too. Okay, so then take that, and then I have this one. I have another one, basically exactly the same size, but this one is wood storage. So in here, I have a whole bunch of pre-cut spoons. So I pre-cut my spoons on the scroll saw. And then I can carve them. So I got all different size spoons, coffee stirs, and eating picks. I haven't been carving much lately, but I got a ton of them. And then on the bottom part, I have things for carving, whittling. I got blocks. I got a whole bunch of pieces of maple. I like to carve maple branches and stuff. And I got a whole bunch of different stuff started in here, making toggles, and different things. So this is kind of like my wood storage. So it's like a mini workshop. So I have that. Then I have a little workbench, and I've actually used this in here and outside. And I can sit on it, I can stand on it, I can put it outside or use it in here as a work table. And it doubles as storage. So underneath, I got tung oil, Danish oil, mineral oil, glue, sandpaper. I have a small electric detail sander. A whole bunch of stuff underneath there. So, yeah. So that's kind of my little mini workshop in the truck. And, they just stack like that. I can either have, sometimes I'll store one of these in the front if I don't want it too high, which this might be a little high for cooking. I'm not sure. But did y'all get that? Are y'all still here? Are y'all still with me, y'all? If anybody wants to join in, it'd be great to see some. I don't see anybody coming in, but if anybody has any questions, shoot them at me, as that gives me a break from talking too. But yeah, that's my little mini workstation in the truck here. Kind of nice. But yeah. Robert had mentioned something earlier that it's never too early, talking about the new year in woodworking, it's never too early to start making things for Christmas this year, because, whether you do craft shows or making gifts, it's never too early because it takes time to make stuff. I'm already working on just drawing some different ideas for a new Christmas ornament for this year. So yeah, I got a couple ideas, so I'm already planning that. But yeah, it's never too early, just to get a head start on making gifts, things you want to sell, or whether it's Christmas gifts or whatever. Never too early, I mean, if you're a woodworker and a crafter, yeah, there's different holidays, different seasons throughout the year, but I just think it's kind of fun to work on Christmas ornaments throughout the year. I always say I'm going to start early and get them, make them, and I like making gifts and different things. And but yeah, it's never too early. Um, I think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna start making dinner. I do want to show you my day pack. I didn't know a lot of you have seen it, but a few people asked recently, so I thought I'd show it again real quick. And I'm also gonna play my mandolin, but I think I should make dinner. How's that sound? Um, so I think I'm gonna move one of these off. It's almost too high. Well, maybe I don't know. Here, I'll just move it forward here a little bit because I'm probably gonna cook on my. I have a little pull-out table here. I think I'll probably cook there. Well, maybe I'll do it all on here. We'll see. Okay, I got to decide what I'm going to make for dinner, and I want you guys to help me. Now, in all honesty, I don't know if I want to put what I'm going to have for dinner in the hands of you guys. You guys, you know what? You love it when I do that too. I know you do. Messes up the focus, but I don't. You guys would make me eat something really weird. Okay, so I'm going to tell you what I have, and you guys can give me some ideas, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm really going to make. Okay, so tell you what I have in my cupboard here. Okay, I have salmon. This is all canned stuff and bag stuff. It's not like this isn't going to be like a gourmet meal or anything. Is anybody still with me? You're all so quiet. I just lost somebody when I asked that question. I'd really like to have a guest, or you guys ask me questions or something. I don't see any questions popping up. Anyway, so I got salmon, I got tuna, I got chicken. Wait, I think I'm out of chicken. I have roast beef hash. I have Spam. Yep. I have a whole bunch of rice. I got bagged potatoes. I actually got a box of stuffing up in the cupboard. My wife and I, we were going to use it for Christmas, but we didn't. I got peas, corn, diced tomatoes, diced green chilies. Oh, good, nice. There's a lot of stuff back in here. I can't read. Um, yeah, there's lots. There's more tuna in here. I can't quite get back in there to see. Well, okay, I got cream of chicken soup. Um, I got some curry noodles. I really like them. I already had some of them earlier. And I got ramen too. Does any of that sound good? I got macaroni and cheese too. I think I know what I'm going to make, but I want to hear your ideas. Okay, what do we got here? Had a bowl of stew and dumplings for tea was lovely. Ooh, that sounds good, Andy. What do you put in your beef stew? Like chicken stew or beef stew? Well, you said beef stew, so I guess beef. Yeah. That sounds good. Robert, make some dash spice spam, rice and Marty's dash. Hey, that's a good idea, Robert. That's pretty much what I had planned. Okay. Ooh. Okay, we got. Oh, it looks like Frankie's here. Okay, hold on, Frankie. We'll let you in just a minute. We got Korean barbecue spam. Yeah, there's a lot of different flavors of spam. They pretty much all taste the same, but They get some different flavors. This one's pretty good. I think my favorite is bacon flavored spam, which is really kind of weird because that's like bacon flavored bacon. I mean, it's already pork. I mean, but this should be a good one, I think. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Korean barbecue spam. Um, all right. We got a couple different kinds of rice here. Okay, long grain wild. That's what I use a lot. But Spanish is good too. And this is already pre-cooked. I just microwave them. Or rice and beans. I'm alone in the truck here, so we can do beans. So what sounds best? And then, I'm thinking about diced green chilies too. Yeah, I do got those. I think we should add them, y'all. So what kind of rice sounds best? Oh, maple spam is good too. Yep. Okay, so Andy says beef, beans, green beans, carrots, and whatever vegetables we have in the kitchen. Yeah, that's how I make stew too. It's like whatever's in the fridge, whatever. Yeah, and sometimes it turns out good. Okay, anybody have a preference on what kind of rice? I'm leaning towards the Spanish. And the Spanish has tomatoes and peppers in it, so that sounds good. I think we'll go with that, unless somebody wants me to go with one of the other ones. Well, I think we'll go with that anyway. Okay, so, and maybe can do some other things here while I'm cooking. I might be able to do it all on this. Of course, it's wood. We really want to be cooking on wood. Whoa, I have my metal. Okay. Oh, we're all good. Okay. All right. So spam, rice, diced green chilies. I have some frozen peas too. I put frozen peas in a lot of things. But does that sound weird with spam? I don't know. I do got Marty's Dash. So we'll have that. Okay. I don't want this to be a 3-hour live stream, but okay. So let's let's real quick. Let me show my backpack before we cook. Okay. For those of you who are only here for that. So that's the thing about my channel, y'all. That's why it's been slow growing for the last 12 years. I do woodworking videos, but then I also do outdoor videos, cooking, truck driving, music, rambling, all kinds of stuff. I'm just all over the board. But a few people asked about my backpack. I'm going to show that real quick, and then we'll start cooking. Okay? So this is my day pack. I call it my day pack or EDC bag. And honestly, and I have some questions too. Where did I put my questions? Here they are. Okay, I'm going to answer questions as we talk about things, okay? So somebody had asked me, well, okay, let's get back to woodworking. Somebody had asked me, where do you get your ideas? Like I've said, many times, I have a ton of books and magazines and patterns I've got over the years. I've been woodworking for many years. But a lot of them I just make up, or I just Google things, ideas, look on Facebook, YouTube, just get ideas, and then just make your own version of that. That's what I do a lot. You don't need patterns and plans for everything. You can just kind of roll with it and make up your own stuff. That's what I do a lot. Can you hear me still? Because I do have the truck running. I don't really want to shut it off because it's cold out and I got lights on and everything. But is the audio still good? I can bring you closer if it's hard to hear. But yeah, that's where I get my ideas. And then somebody also asked, am I doing a shop tour? Yes, I like to do a shop tour every year in January. And it's just fun. I love watching shop tours. By the way, if you're interested, I have a playlist. Well, I have like 70 playlists on my channel. Audio is fine. Okay, thanks, Andy. By the way, check out all my friends' YouTube channels. because they have great channels too. Better than mine actually. Um, but yeah, I like. Oh, so I have a whole bunch of playlists, and I put together a playlist last year of my favorite shop tours. But I'm talking small shops. I'm not. I mean, yeah, there's people out there have these $10,000 workshops and have all the best tools and everything, and 20 by 50 shop. I mean they're great, but I like the small shops. I like to see what people do with a small space, and also thrifty that have used tools and don't have much, and also maybe don't have much time. That's the kind of shop tours I enjoy watching. So I put together a list over 100, and it's all different people, all different YouTube channels. So check out that playlist of a lot of other people's shop tours. They're really fun. I've actually been rewatching them the last few days. Um, but yeah, I'm going to do a shop tour, but I have a whole bunch of things I'm going to change when I get home next week. This additions and reorganizing and some new things. So I'm going to do that. And then I'll do a shop tour. It should be good too. They're always kind of fun. So yeah. Okay. And then, okay. So we're going to the backpack quick. We're wondering what's in my backpack. Um, and then another question is, what was my recent hike? So here's the thing, y'all. I work a lot. You know, we all got to work and we got responsibilities and stuff. I spend more time, putting together little kits and my backpacks and DIY stuff and kits and survival things and packs. I like all that stuff. In my downtime, I spend more time doing that than actually going for hikes. Sadly, someday maybe I'll be able to do more. But the last hike I had was about a month ago in Iowa, and that was like a 10-minute hike. So I do like to put this on. I try to get walks in every day if I can. I like to put this on, just going for a walk around the truck stop. And yeah, so this is my day pack, my small pack. It's like about 10 pounds. It's my EDC pack. I just like to take this everywhere. And this doubles as a survival kit, really. It has everything in there. So I'll put this on, just going for a 5-10 minute walk or a half-hour hike. But it actually has everything in here, the 10 essentials, everything. So I'm just going to quickly empty it and show you what I have in here. Okay, so on top, so it's easy to get to, I have in this pocket above here, I have a headlamp and I have a compass and a whistle. Those three things I want to be able to get to them easily. Oh, I have two headlamps in here. Why do I have two? Okay, I got to put one in my other pack. So I have a few other packs too, but yeah, I like backpacks. Anyway, so that's right on the top here, easy to get to. I'll just put it back in there. So I'm going to try to go through this quickly because I know some of you aren't interested in this and you've seen it before, but I'm getting hungry, so I want to start cooking. Okay, so that's in that pocket. Then my small pocket here, it's also a bunch of small stuff that I want to get to easily and quickly. So, well, and here's the thing too, y'all. Y'all know that I carry stuff on me all the time. I always have a pocket knife or carving knife. I have a multi-tool. I have a notepad, a bandana, a pen, a flashlight, my keys, my wallet, some paracord. I always have all that stuff in my pockets, and a ferro rod and a lighter. That's always on me. But in here, I have another ferro rod, some hand sanitizer, and this is just a toggle I carved that I use to hang my backpack on a tree. So yeah, lots of other little things in here. I have another flashlight in here. I have some pepper spray, a toothbrush, like I'm gonna brush my teeth on a hike. I don't even like brushing my teeth. I got a Swiss Army knife trekker I have in here. I have some more carabiners. I got carabiners hanging on the outside of my pack, but I also have some extras. I have another pen. I have a knife sharpener. These are all in the small pocket. Then I have another notepad. Again, this is a day hike pack, and I have everything in here to survive with if I had to, because you just never know, y'all. You never know. Oh, I have another little mini Swiss Army knife and more carabiners. Good night. I have a lighter wrapped in duct tape and a fingernail clipper. And then I have a little package. I have a full first aid kit in here, but this is a small package. This has Tylenol, uh, Advil, Benadryl, NyQuil, and Alka-Seltzer Plus, and some Band-Aids. So this is quick medicine stuff. So that's in that pocket. Then this pocket here, my nose is running. My nose is running, y'all. Are y'all still with me? Oh, yeah, that. Oh, good. Hey, sorry. I know you hate it when I do this on video. Anyway, okay. So this is easy to get to too, right in the front. I have an orange bandana. All kinds of uses for bandanas, and this is orange, so you could wave it to signal for help. And then I have a full first aid kit in here. This is a smaller one, but there's still a ton of stuff in here. I like to have a lot just because you never know what's going to happen. Frankie, hold on. I almost forgot about you. I'm going to bring you in as soon as I'm done here. Sorry. Okay. Then I have a baggie of baggies because you never know. You can always use baggies. And I have some gallon freezer bags in here, which you could purify water with freezer bags. Put snow in there and let it melt in the sun, and then it kind of melts it and purifies it. So yeah, lots of uses for baggies. And I got, oh gosh, I got so much stuff in here. I have emergency blanket. I have hand warmers. I have Kleenex. I got to put all this stuff back, y'all. I have to do that in every live stream when I show stuff, and nobody comes to help. But I have a Sharpie marker and a pen. Okay. Oh, I got a whole pack of zip ties because you know for repairing things. Okay, then I just have some things to read. Backcountry Survival Guide, Backyard Birds of North America, Common Mushrooms of the Midwest. Oh, good. And I got a lid. I got a lid from a can, which works really good under like a little alcohol stove or a canister stove. I got more hand warmers. This is my day pack, y'all, my small one. You should see what I have on my big packs. Then I have a power bank for my headlamp and my phone and a charging cord. Okay, then I have, that's for my headlamp. And then I have Pocket Guide to Animal Tracks. I got lots of stuff to read. Like I'm going to stop and read on a hike, but you never know. Pocket Guide to Emergency First Aid. These are really good little guides. I think that's it in the front here. And yeah, I think that's it in that one. Okay, and then in the main part, I'm hurrying here, y'all. I want to start cooking. Okay, then okay. Oh, good night. There's my do-rag. Okay, get it on here. Shows half over. Or a third maybe. All right. Okay, now the show can really begin. Got my do-rag on. Cover up my do, right? Okay, I have that right on top. And I have a ridge line. This is a pre-made ridge line, 30 feet with press knots on it to hang a tarp up. So I got that. And I got another bandana and another bandana. And I got leather gloves for processing wood, cutting, chopping, and cooking, which I'm going to need them in a little bit for cooking. Then I have my little fire kit, and I like all these little military surplus pouches and stuff. They're just so cool. This is my fire kit. It has multiple ways to start a fire, all kinds of ways to start a fire. And then this is my tinder kit. This has just tinder. It's got birch bark in there, and cedar bark, and jute twine, and fire starters, and dryer lint, and cotton balls, and wax balls, all kinds of stuff. Different kinds of tinder. I'm really big on fire and water, y'all. And this is a cool pouch you can put on your belt, and then it opens up, and you could put stuff in there, like wild edibles or tinder, whatever. Okay. Then I have a little walkie-talkie for emergency communication. I got the button tape so I don't accidentally turn it on, because I've done that and then the battery wore down. Is anybody still here? Sorry if this is boring. Okay. Again, keep in mind, this is my EDC day pack. This is my light. This is 10 pounds, but I still have everything I need in here. In here, I have emergency snacks. I'm not going to open it. I got beef jerky and nuts and snack bars, and I also have coffee and tea and chicken bouillon and beef bouillon, all kinds of emergency meals, really. Okay. Then I have emergency. This is a 5x7 tarp. Okay, so I have shelter. And I have a very large military poncho. So that can work in tandem together. I don't have a hammock in here, but sometimes I have a hammock in here too. And then I have a whole thing filled with different kinds of paracord. And then, I have a little emergency bivvy. So I have a whole shelter system in here. And then I have a small saw for processing wood. And I have my knife. This is my K-bar knife. And then I have some plastic bags on the bottom. And we're almost done here. And then I have a shamag. It's like a bandana, only bigger. And yeah, I think that's about it. So that's my day hike EDC bag. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I gotta put all that back, y'all. Okay. Oh yeah. Anyway, all right, it's time to start cooking. But let's bring Frankie in if he's still here. Is anybody still watching? All right, let's see if we can get Frankie in here. Are you still there, Frankie?
Yeah.
Hey, brother.
What's up?
Pull you in a little closer here. How you doing?
I am been busy.
No sound.
No sound.
Oh wait, hold on, I gotta change something here. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, are we still here?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, there you are. So I had in my settings, I turned it on Do Not Disturb because I didn't want any phone calls coming in when I was doing the live stream. And so with that on, I couldn't hear you.
How
you doing?
I am doing good. I've been busy.
That's good. Busy is good. It's good to stay active.
Oh yeah. I cannot see that home screen. I just see me backstage. What I do to get to the
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I know that when you're in the live, you can't really watch the live.
Oh, okay.
I think, yeah. I'm not really sure because I've never been on that side of it, but I hear you and see you loud and clear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get things ready to start cooking my dinner here. But
Well,
we can talk as I'm doing it. Anything you want to share or anything? Because I'm kind of I need to take a
what I've
break from
been
talking.
doing, you can see it. This is what I've been doing.
Well, I think everybody else can see it. It's really tiny. I'll have to watch it later when I rewatch it. But is it a little cross?
Yes, and it says Jesus with a heart, you loved you.
Oh, that's
And
really nice. So did you scroll saw or laser that?
I laser cut it to because I've got to get as many as I can make before the team leaves. And I've done got 150 made.
Oh, okay. 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 That
And
is beautiful. That is wonderful. That's a wonderful gift.
and we, our orphanages is over there. We give them little gifts when we go over there.
Okay. Yep. So I know Melinda has went. Have you ever went over there?
No, sir.
Oh,
Health wise is why I can't go.
yeah, yeah. But you know what? You're a part of it by you give them rides, you pray,
Yep.
making gifts like that to send. I mean, that's wonderful. That's wonderful, Frankie. You're a part of it in real ways.
Oh yeah, Pastor Kip, our missions pastor, said, "Well, you're part of the team. You may not be over there with us, but you're there with us in spirit."
Oh yeah, definitely. I agree. That is so cool.
And we worked it out in our finances. We've, I guess you call it, kind of adopted a little kid in the orphanage. So we've got a little boy over there.
Okay, okay. That is so cool. Yeah, you've made us a few things that we really like. Still my favorite thing is the leather notebook. And
Yeah.
I
And I'm,
actually I
go ahead.
actually keep changing. I had it in my day pack. I think I have it in my other pack now.
Well, I'm working on getting some more of those, and I will make y'all some more. Uh, we like not had enough for guys at this time at Freedom, but we want to have a small group this time.
Okay, okay.
But I think because we had about 21 go through it, going to the conference last year, or last semester.
Okay, all right.
And so, and we probably might have 10 this time. And we won't have to split our group,
Okay.
but we've had several guys has asked me about co-leading. And even if we have 10 guys and 15 co-leaders, we can still have the thing because we have more one-on-one prayer people to work with them one-on-one. That's
Okay.
part of what co-leaders' jobs is to do one-on-one prayer with them.
Oh, sure. Yep, yep. Okay.
And they have finally found out where my pain's coming from. I have broken nerve pathways,
Okay.
and I take treatments when I go to hurting, and I have to go have a treatment done for it.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll continue prayers for that, Frankie. So it
Uh,
looks like Marilyn, my wife, is signing off. Honey, I love you so much. I hope you're able to rest and continue to feel better.
praying for you, Marilyn.
Yeah, she has a cold flu going on, and it's gotten into her lungs. That's what I always worry about. But hopefully she'll feel better soon. Love you so much, hon. Yeah, we'll continue to pray for that, Frankie. That there's always something. It seems like for all of us.
Well, I just, and I'm serious when I say it is just Satan attacking me, trying to keep me from doing God's work. And I keep telling me he's going to have to stay back of the line.
Yeah. Yep.
And I've noticed the closer I get to God, the more attacks I get. And that's part of being a Christian.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's
Because if
that's a
you
good
get
sign of.
attacked, you ain't living right.
Yeah,
That's
that's how we know we're doing good when we get attacked, and it's hard, but yeah, that's what Satan does because he knows that we're doing good for God. And but the big thing that I've really this year, um, I'm trying to focus on is that it's not what I can do; it's what God can do through me. And
yes.
I'm just I'm just really trying to do that more this year. It's not I can't be good enough. Everything I do, it's never enough. But God can do better than I can. And that's why I just want to seek Him more and more this new year and see what He can do through me and give Him all the glory because it's not about me.
Well, Marty, I think you're an awesome man of God. I can tell that with your talk. And when we met, everything.
Well, you
So,
too, my friend.
uh,
So, not to change the subject, but does anybody know if this has a name? That gooey gel on the top of Spam?
I know what it is. You don't know what it is? The
No.
jelly looking stuff.
What's it called?
Well, it's part of the preservative process. It congels when it chills. And you notice when you cook it, it melts. It's kind of like grease.
Oh, okay. Well, I know
But
there's only six ingredients in Spam, which it is processed, but it's not as processed as some things because it has water, potato. I think there's potato paste or something in it. Salt, ham and pork and bacon and stuff, and then the preservative. It's a big word, and then I think sugar. I think it's a little sugar too. It's got like six ingredients, but
it does have preservatives of some type. But
and
ain't as bad as some of them. See,
right.
more
The good thing is it's fully cooked already, so you can eat it. Oh,
right out of the can. That's the best way to eat. So when it's freezing cold in the campground and you ain't got a fire to heat it up, right out of the fridge I can't eat it, but right off the shelf out of the can I can.
yeah. What's your favorite kind of Spam?
I'm just the original, I guess, because that's basically all we can find down here. We can't hardly find different flavors down here. I don't know if people buy it up as soon as it hits the shelf or what.
Even at Walmart? Because every Walmart I go to all over the country, they have like a dozen flavors.
And most of the time we buy the Walmart brand of it, but the original is the best tasting. I will give it that. And,
Yeah, yeah.
and now the Korean barbecue is different. Uh, but I always like to fry it up and put it on some cheese on bread and then throw that in the toaster oven and let it melt the cheese.
Okay. That
And
sounds good too.
then I throw it, if I've got it, yeah, I don't eat it much anymore, is I put a slice of pineapple on it, then spear some mayo. And there you go.
Yeah.
My mom used to cook it, slice it, not the skinny way, but the long way. And she would put pineapple, brown sugar, and put a cherry in the hole where uh, the ring of pineapple is.
Okay. That sounds really good too. Andy says that making him hungry. One second. Hold on. He says, making me hungry, but don't think that I can face a spam sandwich this time of night.
I could eat spam anytime.
Well, Robert says, don't ever buy the knockoff spam. I bought a brand from Aldi's and it was horrible. Yeah, I don't. So basically spam fritters. Andy, that sounds good. Yeah, basically the generic spam is just corned beef, I think. I don't know. I've tried it. I don't like it. I get the regular spam. And I know it's $3, $4 a can, but I only eat spam like every other month.
Yeah, I have to watch it because of the sodium and all makes my legs swell.
Yeah, it's got a lot of sodium. Yeah. Be honest with you, I'm probably going to eat this whole can just because I haven't eaten much today. I'm going to start frying it here, and then I'm going to microwave the rice. Um, so Frankie, what's some other things you want to do in this new year, or thoughts, or prayers, or goals?
Be a stronger prayer warrior and work for God even more and continue for God to give me the message to talk to the guys that living free. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
And we had one guy that God had really answered some prayers for him and his family. He was, he got caught and got in some trouble, and been waiting hearings, and they've been in the process to get their kids back out of
Okay.
custody. They got their kids back. That was one big prayer answered for him.
Okay.
Then he had a hearing, and he thought they was just going to cover some of the other stuff, but they brought his whole file in here, and they told him report on the 6th of January for a sentencing hearing.
Okay.
But they give him a parole packet, and some of the other guys, the older guys over there, said if you get a parole packet, more than likely you're going to get parole and community service or something like that.
Okay.
And we've been praying for that. So he had his hearing, and he got 4 years community service and
Okay.
no prison time.
Okay.
So, and because I was just telling God, this guy is just getting his family back together. His kids needs a dad, and me and Melinda both wrote letters for the judge to read to tell about him, what we knew about him, how he was, and everything. and they got read aloud. He had 6 letters, and about 6 people from church that went with him to the hearing. I was going to go, but I had a doctor's appointment, and they was going to do my left shoulder to take out bone spurs on it, or if these more work, be done fixed it. And my
Okay.
A1C went out of whack, and they won't do the surgery till I get it back under control.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
God's
God is
got this.
amazing, and He can redeem, and we just got to want His will and not our own.
Well, he keeps telling me I got work to do, so I just keep on trucking.
Yep. Same here.
And I think about it too a lot on the road because, I've been in the shoes of doing that and know what it's like driving in the bad weather and the winds and the snows and the stuff. I didn't drive in snow much. Not as much as my mom and dad did, but I done my share. I
Yeah.
still say I don't go home and drive one.
Andy says spam and mustard sandwich. Ah, I don't know. I like that. That might be good because I don't eat a lot of mustard, but now and then I like it, and I like the brown mustard.
Great pecan,
Huh?
great pecan mustard.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I remember the guys in the limousines, and they pulled up beside each other, and he rolled his window down, gets the other guy. Pardon me, sir, do you have any great pecan?
Yep. Well, I'm
I
frying it
never
up
liked
here.
great pecan. I smell it down here.
So I just microwave the rice, and I'm frying this up, and I cut the rest up. I'm just gonna keep dicing it and then put it all in a bowl. Um,
Can you see that? That's my laser working.
oh, okay. What are you making now?
It's the crosses. It's burning little hearts.
Oh, okay.
Does it in stages.
Okay.
Maybe the next time you buy, you have a little time and do a little small project, and you can see
That
it operate.
that sounds good, Frankie. Did you get your wheels on your bandsaw yet?
No,
Have
because
your have your son
well,
help you?
yeah, that's a story we'll talk about.
Yeah.
He sometimes he gets busy doing his. He loves doing flight simulating stuff,
Okay.
so he gets busy flying his airplanes around the world.
Oh, okay. Well,
And
I'm gonna cut up this spam, and I diced up the rest. Um, so I used my Mora knife. This is one I. These are the best knives in the world. They really are. They're like 12, 14 bucks, and they're so good. They're affordable, and I don't know. I like them. So I have one just for cooking.
where do you pick those up at?
Runnings, Fleet Farm, lots of places have them, outdoor stores. I don't know what you have down there. I've even seen them at, uh, it's either Lowe's or Home Depot. One of them had them. I don't remember which one.
Well, I know we have this thing. It's called Woodworking, and it sells everything from the kitchen sink to uh, seaborn.
Oh, okay. What's it called?
Uh, Rural King.
Oh, okay.
It
Okay.
kind of sounds like what you calling like your store's fleet farm.
Oh, okay. Yep. Yep.
And because it's so big, we still ain't covered everything in it. It's got tools, woodworking stuff, few woodworking stuff. I bought some 4-inch mini bar lamps in there.
Okay.
And
It, I got a couple of the little clamps at Harbor Freight, and they are the best. I'm serious. Harbor Freight gets a bad rep, but they got good stuff, especially
oh
for
yeah,
the weekend woodworker. And I'm less than a weekend woodworker. And those clamps, I love them. I have a couple up on the bunk because the grips are really good. You can grip them,
yeah.
and they're like $2 a piece. I like the 6-inch ones. I use them all the time. I got a couple longer ones in the shop at home, and I just think I really like them. So, Robert, are you still there? I mean, we could talk all night, Frankie, but I was wondering if Robert wanted to pop in for a bit too. Um, Boy, it's starting to smell like spam in here.
All I smell is my wood being burnt.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, okay, I'm gonna start putting it I got a bowl here, so I'm gonna put the spam in the bowl. Actually, honestly, it's probably gonna be 2 meals.
Um,
This is too much,
Melinda,
spam to eat all at once.
like I said, Melinda started breaking homemade bread. And the
Yeah,
other day, I was doing test projects for my laser, and some of it smokes pretty much because I ain't got it vented outside yet. And
oh, okay.
and you come in, you could smell the wood burn. It smelled like she was cooking bread on a wood stove.
Oh, yeah, we have a bread maker too. Marilyn was gonna start making bread. We don't eat a ton of bread, but when we do, it'd be nice to have homemade bread. Oh,
And so she makes her own butter. Now we make our own butter.
wow, that's amazing. Oh,
And
I got garlic butter. I got to put that in here.
ooh,
Speaking of that,
can't beat garlic butter.
that's pretty cool if she makes her own butter.
Yep. She makes unsalted butter and makes salted butter. She's made 2 batches of homemade cookies. And her middle sister kept ragging her because she never cooked much. And she was the non-cook of the other 2 girls. Both of them cooked decent. Her youngest sister's got her middle sister beat, and her daughter is pulled her footsteps, and she's become an awesome cook. And
Okay.
their youngest son is got accepted to a school because he's wanting to be a doctor, and he's going to live at this school the rest of his school term, and he will
Okay.
be shadowing doctors, making rounds with them and stuff like that. At
Oh,
14.
okay. Keep
At
on
14.
talking. Keep on talking, Frankie. I had to take care of business here.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah. I read between the lines.
Oh no, I missed.
Uh-oh.
This is where I lose subscribers.
Well, if they knew the stories and all, and knew us all like we know each other, they would probably like to join in the fun. Just
Yeah.
catching it all. They think, man, that's a bunch of crazy nuts. I need these all here. They make me escape from a loony bin.
Yep. Well, that's why I say I
Well,
take life less serious. I don't know. It's all
I
part of the
better
fun.
be happy than sad.
What?
I'd rather be happy than sad any day.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
My dad. Hey, Robert, if you're there, let me know if you want to pop in for a bit. Um, my dad always used to say, uh, like, I don't know, like, let's say we're working on a project or something, and he hits his finger with a hammer, and he'd start laughing. And I'd say, "What are you laughing about? Doesn't it hurt?" And he'd be, "Yeah, but I'd rather laugh about it than cry about it." So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay,
And ag shop.
how's this
Go
looking?
ahead. I can't see it.
Oh, okay. You have to watch
I'm
it
on.
later. I think I'm gonna add the dice green chilies, and I'm gonna add some garlic butter.
That sounds
So,
good.
so my question is, Frankie. Oh, this stuff is good. Oh, put this in everything. So I'm trying to eat better, eat less, exercise, get back on track like I was last year. So my question for you, Frankie.
Yeah.
So Melinda's making bread and butter and cookies. Um, I don't think you're gonna lose weight this year.
The thing is, Marty, I might eat one or two slices out of the loaf.
Yeah,
I don't eat, and they don't know why I ain't as skinny as a rail. I have to make myself eat.
yeah. You don't eat a lot of like big portions, and that really makes a difference. Yep. It's better
Uh,
to eat what you enjoy, but just not so much, and stay active and yeah.
because I only eat maybe one meal a day, and not very much at it.
Okay.
Trying to think.
Garlic butter. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm adding garlic butter, and then I'm gonna add the green chilies.
What kind of rice was it you decided to make? The
I
Spanish
went.
rice?
Yeah, I went with the Spanish.
So I have to really watch eating rice because I have a problem with food getting stuck.
Okay. Yep.
And I go on the 10th of February to get Botox injections in my vocal cords.
So
And
what is that exactly? I don't even know.
what Botox?
Yeah.
It does something with the muscles. A lot of stars injected. Angelina Jolie had it injected in her lips and made her lips big.
Okay. You're not gonna make your lips bigger, are you?
No.
Okay.
No, what it does, I have spasm in my vocal cords. That's why I stutter and stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And they also talking to me that I may be a candidate to get a brain stimulator put in my brain to help my tremors.
Okay.
And this is something I'm really depend on God to steer me the way I need to go on this.
Yeah. Well,
I
the
think
thing,
it worked in my dad. It worked what it done exactly what it's supposed to in my dad. Because it's getting to where I can't hardly hold a spoon to eat. I had to
yeah.
completely quit using a fork because I could never keep nothing on it. Now the spoon's getting the same way. I've got one spoon that's heavier than the rest of them, and it helps.
Well, the thing is, God can use doctors, so in medicine, I mean, it's not all about that, but God can use doctors and medicine. But also, there's other options. There's other, routes, being active and healthy foods and natural stuff too. But I think the big thing that I've learned is not to focus on it. Like do whatever God's leading you to do as far as surgeries or medicines, but don't focus on it. Don't let it be your whole life. Because I know a lot of people, it's their whole life. Whether it's cancer or a disability or something, and it's their whole life. But I mean, do what you have to do to make things better, but also just try to live in the midst of it, do your best, and you know,
It's just like this medicine I'm taking for my pain. You know, I had to have it because they want to make me comfortable enough where I can still enjoy life.
yeah.
Because when I'm in pain, I'm either very unsociable, and that's a lot of why I ain't been chatting much. This is the most I've talked to anybody. Me and C-Dub talk a lot, because I try to encourage him about, his processes and getting used to it and encouraging him and stuff. And when I get everything arranged, I will. And I may do a video of me working on stuff. See, I have 2 lasers now.
Oh, okay.
A guy at church give me one. It's almost just like the one Robert gave me, but this one's a higher white, and it will cut wood. That's how I was able to cut the little crosses. But the thing is, this is the one Robert gave me will cut it, but for this one don't take as many passes as I'd have to go over it with the
Okay.
five.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I don't know anything about them, but it's amazing the things that you guys do. They really are pretty cool.
well, I mean, I still love getting the scroll saw, and I'm not very good at drawing because I can't draw a straight line even with a ruler.
Yeah.
But
This this is
anyway,
really good. I wish I could share this with you guys. Look at this. It's
just
real.
the
Huh?
mixture you're talking about, it does sound like it's going to have an awesome taste.
It's one of my better ones. So it's Korean barbecue spam, fried, Spanish rice, diced green chilies, a big old dollop of garlic butter, and some Marty's Dash. And it's all the right proportion of all of it. Gosh, I might eat this whole bowl. Oh,
So you got to have the emission test done back on your truck before you can go to California.
yeah, I don't quite get it because it always passes, but we got to do it every 6 months. And they worked on my truck and fixed a couple things, and then I went and did the test right after. So I think that's why it didn't pass because things were still working out. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna probably get back well, hopefully I'll get unloaded tomorrow or Monday morning, get a quick reload because my DOT expires Thursday. So I need to get I need to get home and get a DOT physical by Wednesday or Thursday at the latest. And then I'm guessing I'll probably go out Monday. I might try to do the emission test again, see if it passes because I like the California runs because they pay better. So yeah, we'll see. Robert says he'll be using the scroll saw tomorrow. Yeah, the scroll saw and the laser are two totally different machines, and they both have great things they can be used for. I see the
Did
value in
you
both.
see that Andy posted a picture of that humongous scroll saw?
I don't think I could open that one. He shared it this morning. I didn't see that.
Well, it's on Fun Chat.
Yeah, I couldn't open it. I wouldn't see what it was. A lot of videos and forwards I can't open for some reason.
I'll do a screenshot of it, and
Yeah,
maybe if I'm up before you get rolling, I'll
I just think
send
it. I just think it's funny though that they keep making scroll saws bigger and bigger and more expensive. And
Well, this one looks really old, and it's even got a drill press.
oh, okay. Yeah, the older ones were big too. So the original ones back in the 1500s were giant machines used for industry. And then they started making small ones for hobbyists, and now they're making them bigger and bigger again. You know, 20-inch, 24-inch, 30-inch. I don't get it because I could do everything on a 16-inch.
That's bigger than Harbor Freight's got. And that thing, they say that thing weighs close to 100 pounds.
Yeah, it looks like a nice saw, but like I say, I like the older Delta and you can get them dirt cheap. But I have a 20-inch and I like it, but
You taught me the Delta, and I tell you that much. Because that quick release, I just wish they would swallow their pride and let a company make some aftermarket of them.
well, I don't think they ever will because they were too finicky. There's too many moving parts. I like them too, and I have them, on a few saws, but all the saws now just have a simple turn screw, which makes sense. But yeah. Robert, do you want to come in for a little bit? This is really good. I wish I could share. Frankie, I think you'd like it too because it's a little spicy with the green chilies.
Yeah, I bought me a can not too long back. I really like those. I'd never actually bought a can of them. My green chilies, I guess, would be like my chopped up jalapenos that I make vinegar pepper sauce with.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of that, you know how I like my green olives with garlic in them?
Yes.
Well, Marilyn's never liked them. She's never liked green olives. She likes black olives, but she don't like green. Probably a few weeks ago or a month ago, she tried mine and she started liking them. Now she eats them all the time. And she actually got some that had a little bit of garlic and a little bit of jalapeno in them, and they were good. They weren't too hot. It was a good combination, but it's funny because now she loves them too.
Well, I remember when I first met her, she would not touch spicy stuff.
Yeah.
And now she eats some, but not as much as me. And now I'm losing my taste for super spicy stuff now.
Yeah, I don't like too hot. Oh, Robert, it'd be okay. You could just focus in on your nose. We don't got, you don't got to show your naked body in bed or anything. He says he's already in bed. You could just zoom in, just hold the phone close to your nose so we don't see the rest of your body. Because yeah, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see anybody. You don't want to see mine. That's for sure. You know, it's funny though how it rubs. You know, as our spouses, we rub off on each other because I never really liked green peas, regular peas,
Yeah,
and but Marilyn really likes some sweet peas, and now
yeah.
I eat them. I eat them all the time now too.
Well, I have to warn because at school we had them just about every meal.
Mm.
And one day we'd just have we call them down here English peas. All right. We'd have them without carrots. The next day we'd have them with carrots. Then the next day by the plain. And it is all, and I bet most of the slot buckets where we'd empty our trays was full of English peas. And the guy that used to get that, he fattened his hogs off the scraps from the school lunchroom.
Okay. You know, it's so fun to hear all the different kinds of foods that we eat in different parts of the country and stuff.
Yeah. I
Hey,
mean,
Robert, you can come in while Frankie's here. We could all three be on here. Come in for just a little bit. And why are you in bed? It's only 8:30 out there.
must have had a rough day.
That might be. Oh, this will make it better if you join in, Robert. Come on, you can do it. You know you want to. This has really turned out good. Robert says, Marty, did you ever try green peas and macaroni and cheese like I suggested to you? It's really good. All right.
Melinda, that sounded good.
Okay, here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. There's certain things I don't like to mix. Like I mix a lot of foods. Yeah, I've had mac and cheese with peas. I've had it with hot dogs. Um, but I like my mac and cheese. It's a simple cheap meal, and I still like mac and cheese. I have some in here, but I don't like anything with it. I like just mac and cheese. The cheesier, the better. Um, you've been up since 4 a.m. Robert, you can come in for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. That's all I'm asking. I know you can do it. Come on. But yeah, I don't like anything in my mac and cheese. It's like also like cheesecake. You know, there's like caramel cheesecake, chocolate cheese. No, I like just cheesecake. So
I like
something.
it with strawberries.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Come on, Robert. You got to join in. Anybody else want to join in? Chris, are you out there? Andy, I think he signed off. It's pretty late
Yeah.
for him, or early almost. The other thing I was going to do is play my mandolin. Um, I don't know. So here's the thing about my man. Okay, and I've talked about this before, but I love music. I've
All right.
always, and there's a question about that too. I'm on the music thing here. Somebody asked if I sing or play in our church. No, because I don't really have a voice, and I can't play my mandolin good enough to. I Yeah, I can't. I need to learn to strum and sing and learn to play with people. But I will say, I have been on a couple of worship teams and I've been in a couple of choirs, and I really enjoy that. I'd like to do that again someday as I get better, but Marilyn got me the mandolin 5 years ago and I love it, but I'm still an amateur. And but I started in the 1st of January. I'm practicing 1 or 2 hours a day, trying to get better and learn it better. But I was going to show you some of the things I've been learning, but I don't know. Maybe I'll wait. Hey, it looks like Robert's here. We're going to bring him in.
All right.
I think you can stay on too. Let me see. I think I can do both at the same time.
Well, that time I done it.
Hey, brother.
We're getting smaller and smaller, though.
I know. That's good.
Yep. No, I got up really, really early this
Well,
morning.
you know, right there, that
We went
is
snowmobiling for a
Robert.
while.
Oh, that's right. You said that. You said that you went 28 miles.
That's all.
Well, to me, that's a lot.
Oh God, that's nothing. No, we usually go 100, 150 miles on a snowmobile.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a
Well,
lot of miles on a snowmobile.
so my experience with a snowmobile was when I was uh 10, 12, 14, long in there, when I went ice fishing with my dad,
Mm-hmm.
and he had he had a like a Skidoo snowmobile from the 60s, I think,
Right.
and we would use it to pull the sled out from the shore out to the fish house, and maybe a half mile,
Uh-huh.
and sometimes I would take it and I'd drive around the woods, but not far. To me, 28 miles sounds like a lot, but
No, not that
I
much. Not
suppose
far at all.
if you're doing it, you know. So, like when I did it, I was just putzing along, just enjoying the woods. But you guys go fast, almost like you're kind of on a tour or a race, or
No. We
no?
we could probably do up and down, up and down. Every once in a while, if you get like in an open field or on a very nice straight roadway, you'll open it up a little bit.
Okay,
But no, we rarely go over. Well, 50 is pretty fast on a sled. I've had it up to 80 before, and I don't ever want to do it again. That's too fast for a snowmobile. But we average between 30 and 45, 50 miles an hour. That's about it. Of course, it depends on if you're on a windy path, a windy trail, you're not going to be able to go very fast.
right, yeah. I remember we had a friend who got a new snowmobile, and I think it was a Flirt. No, it was a Mercury, I think. And that thing was like from the 80s, and that
Oh,
thing was beautiful. And he let me use it one time, and it went fast. It just floated.
oh yeah,
And
yeah,
of course, that's 50 years old now. But
yep, oh yeah.
so, do you have any thoughts as far as anything for the new year, like goals, plans, prayers, ideas? Um,
Yeah, I think the one word that fits me for 26 is I think I'm going to use growth because it's such a broad term or a broad word, and it covers just about every area, every aspect of my life. I just want to show growth in all areas. You
okay.
know, I'd like to show growth in my church, in my walkway, my path to God. I'd like to show growth in uh, my ability to take care of my wife better, my family. Growth in being patient with Ellie and helping her with school things and being a big part of her life.
Oh
Growth
yeah,
in my woodworking, and doing more, using that in bigger and better ways. Just all I think growth for me, that's the one word that really makes it.
I like that. That's a good idea. Yeah.
So,
I mean, so many times we want to do more and more stuff, and I don't think we got to do more, just do better at what we're already doing.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Whoa, don't show too much there, Robert. Careful.
Well, I'm actually leaning over here a little bit. Hold on.
We don't want to see too much.
Well, I don't see nothing, so you ain't worried about me seeing.
I'm kidding, brother.
Well, I did something. I did something today I've never done in my entire life. I lost my eyeglasses. That's why you see I don't have them on. I
Oh
lost them.
no.
Yeah, they fell right out. I had them in my case in my coat, my snowmobile coat, and they fell out somewhere.
Oh
Well, I
no.
well, I ordered. Believe it or not, they were all. They were. It's not a big deal because they were horrible anyways. I had those the coating on it, for like night driving and whatnot to cut down the glare and that. Well, all the coating started coming off them. So I ordered a month ago, and they're still not in. I've ordered a new set of glasses. They still haven't come in yet, though. So they should be
Oh.
in anytime.
So,
So,
do you have a spare pair or
well,
contact or anything?
I have a pair of glasses that are the same prescription, but they're for my computer. They're not good for driving because
Oh,
they're they're
right.
only good for short. But I do have an older pair of an older prescription that I leave in my car for sunglasses, and it's pretty close. It's not that far off. So I use those today,
Okay.
until I can get the new ones. So
Okay.
I'm not completely without them. But
Okay.
anyway, it just was odd. I got back and I said, "Uh-oh, I know where I put them, and they're not there. I looked everywhere. I
Yeah.
looked high and low,
And that'd
but
be hard to go find them again.
oh,
Like,
you'd never find them. Never
yeah.
find 'em. First of all, I have no idea, and even only 28 miles, I have no idea where they would be. No clue. No clue.
Yogi Bear will be wearing them.
I didn't
So,
hear this. I didn't hear what Frankie said.
what'd you say, Frankie?
I said, Yogi Bear will be wearing them because he's getting old because he'll need glasses for long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's me. That's me.
So, Robert, you mentioned earlier just like some thoughts on like getting into making Christmas stuff early on in the year. What are
Yeah,
your thoughts on that?
earlier, I think it's a great idea because, like I explained to you a little bit, there was the fact that like last year, um, I had all my stuff done like a month before Christmas. I mean, I was literally done, and it was kind of nice because I didn't have any pressure on myself whatsoever. But previous years and this year, I found myself I was working right up until Christmas Day, literally the
Mhm.
midnight before Christmas Eve. I'm working on projects and just to get them done, and it's just so much more pressure off you when you get it done earlier. So my biggest thing is ideas. I got to come up with ideas, what to get, what to make for whom, and after that, heck, I can go lickety split and make them. I can bang projects out real quickly. But plus the fact I always make ornaments. For the church choir, for example. I always make different types of little projects for the centerpieces for the different, the barbershop harmony group and the choraliers group and the cantata group. So
Yeah.
all those things, and of course, those things they could be done early because obviously a Christmas one, you just make a Christmas themed one, and for Easter, you make an Easter themed. So that stuff I can put some thought into that and have that done earlier. That would help a lot. Plus, like you come up with a new Christmas ornament every year. That can be done early in advance, no problem at all. You know.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, I love the Christmas season. And it's different every year, and recent years has been harder just because we
Yeah.
don't have get-togethers anymore and stuff, but
Right.
and we don't have a lot of money to buy gifts and all that. But it's still wonderful. I love the Christmas season, but for me, I enjoy making Christmas gifts throughout the year more than at Christmas. Like, yeah, for me, if I'm going to make Christmas ornaments, if I'm going to make gifts at all or whatever, or even, Christmas theme things for videos, I'd rather do it through the year and then relax more at Christmas.
Yeah. Now,
You
see,
know?
believe it or not, I actually am just the opposite. I really like to make it during Christmas or leading up to Christmas because what I do, as you heard, the other day, I like to turn on my radio nice and low down in the shop,
Well,
and I have it
yeah,
on the Christmas. I have it on the Christmas holiday channels, and I just love listening to my Christmas music while I'm making Christmas things. So in that
yeah.
regard, I would miss that, but I think it's also better though. It's the fact that the fact that I could be done earlier and take the pressure off me, and plus the
Well,
fact when there's a lot of pressure, I don't think you do as good a job. You're always hurrying and you make mistakes, you know.
well,
So
then yeah. So I like to, if I can, I always say I'm going to do it every year, but I like to make 100 or 200 Christmas ornaments and maybe make some gifts. Like this year, I want to make something special for each of our kids, and I'm going to start
yeah,
early if I can do it because it'll
right,
be a bigger project.
right,
But I like to do a lot of it throughout the year. I still like to be in the shop at Christmas and even make some stuff, but I
right.
don't want to be rushing. I'd rather just do extra fun things
I agree. Yeah,
Get a lot of the other stuff done.
I
And
agree. Taking the
yeah,
pressure off outweighs the fun during
yeah,
Christmas. It does.
yep.
It's just the pressure, and like I say, a lot of times I put so much pressure on myself because, and for me, here's another thing too. I'll make a list. I always, of course, I'm a list man like you are. I make a list of everybody that I'm going to make things for and what I made for them. That way I don't forget, number one. But as I look down the list, it's like, oh my gosh, I made two or three things for that person. I only made one for that person. So then I start making more and more and more. Like this year, I made so much stuff last minute for people. And then I remember my sister-in-law, for example, she's saying, she said, Robert, my God, this is enough. You made me like four things here. This is crazy. And I know how much time it takes. So
But you like doing it, and
I do.
yeah.
I do. This year I made, as you saw, I made slate coasters for all the families. They loved them, by the way. They went over very well.
Those were amazing. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, they went over very well. And those are things they can use all year long. They're not Christmas themed.
Well, that's the thing. I like making Christmas decorations and Christmas themed stuff, but really, I mean, that's a nice gift, but it's only nice for Christmas. I mean,
Right.
that's why I like to think of something like one year I made cutting boards for all our kids, for each
Hmm.
family,
Right. That's quite a job.
and one year I made these. It was a cell phone speaker, and it looked like a little boom box. It had two speakers, and you
Yep.
just put your cell phone in there.
Oh, they work
And
well.
I just made it my own pattern.
Yep.
And so things that are useful all year, I like that better.
Right.
Like what I want to try, and I think I showed you guys a picture, but this year I want to try to make a nightlight for each of the families, and it's a box, and it has interchangeable scroll sawn scenes on the front,
Oh, yes. I've seen them.
and there's like four scenes, and so I want to try to make them, and it's a little bit of work to make those, but I want to try to make them this year. But yeah, there's a Christmas insert, but there's also I think there's a generic one. I think it's like a moon and stars.
Hmm.
I think there might be a Halloween one. There might be a Thanksgiving one. I might make up a few new ones.
Right.
And that's the thing too. Like you were mentioning, ideas. And I know we're all different, but I think the three of us anyway, um, we can just look at a picture and then make our own plan and our own twist on it. And
Mhm.
I'm already seeing things pop up on Facebook and on YouTube that I want to make in this new year. I just save a picture and
Mhm.
I'm making up my own pattern and plan for it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Some really cool things, simple things too, and just yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I get ideas. Look on Facebook, Google, YouTube. Look what other people are making.
Hi,
Kind of make up
Melinda.
your own
Hello.
version.
How are you doing, dear?
I'm good. I'm ordering visas for people going to Uganda in like 11 days.
Oh,
So I did not allow myself to pull my mixer out and bake today because I think they would rather have their visas than cookies.
I thought I smelled. I
yeah.
thought I smelled bread in the background.
Yep, smelled like wood burning.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that I don't know if you can see it or not. This is the one that Frankie did for my sister's preschool class.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it seems those are really nice.
Very nice. Those look pretty intricate, Frankie.
Yeah, that was done with the laser.
Yeah.
So it cuts it out and everything, but the kids like these because they like to paint. So and then we cut these out, or he cut these out too. Where's the
Right.
there we go. But those were that was too fine for the
Very
little
Okay.
nice.
yeah.
Very nice.
So
Yeah, I like to. Another thing I like to do. I like to personalize gifts for people. You know what I mean?
Oh
Make
yeah,
make things just especially for them. Things that I know that they like. You know.
yeah,
Now this year, because I'm taking up a new hobby, I'm doing some wood turning, as you know, and I'm going to be making
yeah.
pens and pencil sets for everybody with
Oh,
their names engraved on it. So that's very personalized. Everybody can use a pen and pencil set.
Yeah. Oh, those will be beautiful, I'm sure.
So how long does it take you to do those, Robert?
Oh, they're very simple. They're no problem at all. I've done a couple, three of them so far, and I can do one. I can bang one out probably in 15, 20 minutes. You know,
Oh,
they don't take long at all. They really don't. There's a couple of steps that you've got to do, but the actual turning process, 15, 20 minutes, that's about all. You start out with a blank, and of course, you get a kit. You get a pen kit. You buy a pen kit. And
uh-huh,
those are the basically what I call the guts of the pen.
uh-huh.
The actual pen itself, and then you've got the twist thing, that makes it come out of it. Then you've got the clip that goes on top. Then you've got the barrel that goes in the center. Then you've got the two barrels that go in where the pen goes into in the wood piece, and then of course you've got the tip at the bottom where the point comes through. And so, anyways, the very first thing you have to do is you have to take your two brass barrels and you kind of rough them up with sandpaper, and then you measure them out and you make two pieces of wood, and then you have to drill a hole, a 7 millimeter, well, depending on what size pen you're using. Most of them, the most generic one is a 7 millimeter. So you drill out a center hole in both of those little things, and then you take your little brass barrels, and you, like I say, you've already scruffed them up with paper, with sandpaper. That way, when you put it inside of the hole that you drilled in the wood, they stick, see, and then you put super glue around it, and then you kind of twist it around quite a bit, shove it down into the wood, and then let them dry. I let them dry, even though you're using super glue, the CA glue we call it. I let it dry usually, an hour or two. I want to make sure they're set really well. And then after that, you just take that, you put what they call a pen mandrel on your lathe, and you just tighten it down, and then from there you start turning your pen, and you can make it different shapes. You can make it fatter in the center and thinner or you can make the whole thing a very slim line pen or whatever. You can put little grooves in it to kind of put a design on the outside of it. There's all kinds of neat things you can do, but yeah, it only takes about 15 or, well, I would say from the entire process, an hour for everything you know
Yeah.
that includes taking your pen blank, cutting them, or I mean your wood block. They have to be, that, Marty, 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, if you're doing your own, of course you can buy those too. But heck, if you got enough wood, like I do, that's another reason, Marty. By the way, that's why I kind of took this pen turning up, because it literally, you can use tiny little cutoffs
Oh
and make,
yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, you can make gorgeous pens. Because what it was I had a beautiful piece of Paduke, and Paduke is African, hardwood. It's beautiful wood. It's kind of a like bright orange colored, reddish orange color. Well, I had a piece left over about the size of a pen blank, and I said, "Oh, I don't want to throw that away. It's too beautiful." And then I happened to watch a YouTube video where a guy was taking these things, his little cutoffs, and making pens out of them. I said, "You know what? I can do that. I got a lathe. I can do that." So that's how I got the idea. Started
now you
watching a
can't
bunch.
you can't throw anything away now.
No, exactly, and I don't. That's my
So
problem.
I'm repacking my backpack. You guys can keep talking, but I have a question. So you said you're going to personalize them, like put a
Their
name
name.
on them.
Yeah, I'm
Now,
gonna
how would you do
laser
that?
engrave.
Would you use a laser or?
Yeah, I'm gonna laser engrave their name on it.
So how does that work? Like, do you have something that you'd put a pen in to put it in the laser? Like it's
Well,
round.
I made a jig that I made for Ellie. You saw me. I made all her pencils with her name on it. So I made a jig, and I actually can laser engrave 24 pencils at once. I go
Oh,
over
that's
to
right. Yep.
I go over to Walmart, and literally it's a $1.24. I kid you not, Marty, $1.24, and you can get 24 pencils in a box,
Oh yeah.
and
Yep.
they're actually all pre-sharpened. Even I take those, line them up in my little jig. I get my software out on my laser, and then I put her name 24 times down through there, and it just sits there and does them one right after the other. I can do 24 pencils for her in about 18 minutes time.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Yep. Oh yeah. In fact, if you want to, Frankie, I think about that. I can share that jig with you. I can send you the file, and they make great gifts for people.
Oh yeah.
Personalized pencils. And like I say, and they're very inexpensive. For $1.24. Like I say at Walmart, you buy a whole box of 24 pencils for $1.24, and you line them up in there, and boom, you bang them out. And the kids love them for school.
Oh yeah.
I got
That's a
their own.
wonderful gift.
You can give them to you can give them to your grandchildren's teachers, because teachers use pencils as well too. Put the teachers' names on them. They love those things.
Robert,
Yeah, that's a great idea. I can't wait to see your pens. I think they're going to be great.
Oh, sure.
Because you can and do them out all different kinds of woods and
Yep, absolutely. And that's another thing I like to do too. Experiment with different types of woods. You know.
Yep.
Oh, some of this stuff is beautiful. And by the way, you can also do acrylic. You can do
Yeah, I've
plastic.
seen those.
But I'm a woodworker. I like wood.
Yeah, yeah.
I like wood. You can keep that plastic
I'll
junk.
see you
I
guys
like.
later. I'm gonna go finish visas. I'm gonna
Okay.
be.
Have a good night, Melinda.
Y'all too.
Robert, I got
Yeah.
a question. Can you hear me, Robert?
I hear you. Go ahead.
So you talk about doing the pencils and pens. So you don't have to have one of them rotator things like you do to do cups.
Oh no, because I just put the name right in one line. Pencils. The pencils that you buy, they're actually kind of flat. They're like
I
octagon
know.
shaped,
Yeah,
and you
I
just
didn't
slide
know
them in
if
there.
you
You just slide
do
them
it
into jigs.
completely round or not.
Right. Well, you can put them on round too. You can put them. I put them on perfectly round pencils. They laser just fine.
Well, see, this later Richard gave me.
Yep.
He gave me the camera and the rotary thing and everything and the elevating legs where you can put the elevator that
Right. Yeah.
rotary.
You don't need the rotator. You don't need that thing for the rotary for pencils. I could make a video for you maybe sometime if you want to. Show you how it's done.
Yeah, I've been cutting out little crosses. I don't know if you've seen them when I help them
I
up
did.
there, and they're going to Uganda. And I just find me something else to do while I'm waiting on this project finish because it's about a 3-hour project
Right.
doing sheet, but I'm turning out about 50 something crosses.
Mm-hmm.
You guys keep talking. I'm just putting stuff away here.
Yeah, we're watching you.
Are you getting dizzy?
No, I'm getting a good butt shot though.
And I'm making some luggage tags for them to put on their luggage also.
Oh, neat. Nifty.
Oh, that's a
Because I
great idea, Frankie.
ordered some of them luminized business cards.
Yep. Aluminum ones. Yep. How did
And
they turn out? The ones I sent you. Did you use them for a sample?
Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see it. This is just going to be the front of mine.
Nice. Yeah, I can't read it. It's too small, but it looks good.
Well, the only thing, part of it is getting bleached out, the lettering. What it is his hand holding out, with the scar in it. It says, "Take my hand. We will get through this together."
Nice.
Very nice, Frankie. That's cool. That's a great idea.
That's another thing I made for school kids too, Frankie. I made some backpack tags.
Yeah.
I can make
Oh
them out of.
yeah,
Yeah, for their book bags or their backpacks, and they also a lot of them I make them a little bit smaller, then they can use them for their coat, for zippers, to put on their zipper.
And
See,
you
that's
can
what's
get,
so cool. I see people making the same things, and that's fine too. Everybody kind of doing the new popular thing, but it's so fun to just think of your own ideas, think
Yeah,
outside the box, make
I like to
personalized.
think.
I mean,
I
those
like.
are wonderful ideas.
Yep. I like to think of things that people can use, things that they're going to use, rather
Yeah,
than throwing a drawer somewhere.
right. Yep, yep.
And people see them and it's like, that's cool. Where did you buy that? Well, I didn't buy it. My grandpa made it, and that was kind of cool. And
Yep,
then
yep,
before I know it, I come home with a list of things that the kids want.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I got 8 or 10 of them to make,
and
which is
I've got,
fine. And
it,
again, those types of things, tiny little cutoffs and scraps that you can use up. You
I
know?
made custom wedding gifts for a couple that got married. We'd go to church with. I got a picture of their wedding and engraved it in center of a heart shape, and then I put a verse about marriage in the year they got married and the date.
Right. Nice.
And
I did something cool on a piece of a mirror, a 4x4 mirror, square mirror, and I put the wedding knot on there with a little saying and their name and their wedding date. That kind
yeah,
of turned out cool. And then I made a little stand for it so they can, set it on the shelf as a reminder of their wedding.
Yeah, you made us one. I love that out of that ambrosia maple.
Oh, yeah, that was something different. Yeah. This is an
But
actual mirror,
oh
a
yeah,
reflective mirror. Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty cool.
did you burn it from the backside or engrave it from the backside or the
The
front?
backside. Yeah, the backside.
So you have to write it backwards, right?
Yeah, you have to invert it. Yeah, you invert it. Your graphic or whatever you're using.
I love to hear these ideas.
Yeah.
It's just, so inspiring, encouraging for me to hear the things you guys make. I mean, things you don't see everywhere, and they're custom made and they're personalized, and those are wonderful gifts.
Yep.
Yep. Because I've made a lot of custom gifts for the guys over living free. Um, I'm trying to make enough of those on wood to give each one of the guys that's there now a gift of that. Because on wood, you can read it.
Yeah, it's in the live stream. It's hard to see things too detailed, but we can watch
Oh,
it.
yeah.
If anybody wants to watch the replay anytime, you could actually see it on a bigger screen and zoom in on things, and
That's cool.
very cool. What are you doing, Robert?
It's raining here again.
Is it?
Yep, it's raining again. I can hear it on the roof.
Wow. Yeah, that kind of makes it a mess in the wintertime. It rains and it refreezes and melts and refreezes and
Yeah, it is. Well, at least here it's taking it. All that awful ice is actually it's pretty much gone now, which is great. It was actually good for us.
okay, okay.
We might have got the rain we got last night.
Yeah.
We got some heavy rain last night.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm hoping the laser you give me, Robert, will set up on the other side of this table I'm working on,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna have enough room between them. I'm gonna
Right.
build me up onto the table, the laptop spot, and if it's wide enough, Melinda give me her old one. I'm gonna have one laser working off that one, and my other one working on mine.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's nice.
And yeah, Richard's done had to send his new laser back. He got
Why is that? Really? Why is that?
it quit.
Oh, brother.
It wouldn't do nothing. And he
Really?
called them because they sent him a shipping label, where they pay the charges to ship it back to them. And they sent him a brand new one. And it's not working right because his computer done an update to the night. And because, it's got the self leveling focus. And it did it. It would focus, but when it hit the button to start it, the laser would raise way up and wouldn't do nothing.
Right.
And I said, it may not be recognizing your laser to the new update tile that they all put on. And he's an Apple guy, so I don't know much about Apple.
Well, that's too bad.
And he's going
So
to call him Monday. Go ahead.
well, I was going to start to wind down. We're about 2 hours and 15 minutes, but
Yeah, I gotta get to bed too. Anyway.
do each of you want to just share? I don't know, just some encouragement for other people for the new year, advice, thoughts, inspiration.
Well, sure. I mean, as I said, I plan on my thing is growth, and I'm gonna, even at my age, I'm gonna try to do the best I can to grow myself. And I think a lot of times people, they see that through you. They can see
Oh yeah,
that a lot of people will come up, and of course, I don't preach, I don't talk, I don't outwardly, preach because sometimes it drives people away. And a
right,
lot of times you'll be surprised people will say, "You're a Christian, aren't you?" And I said, "Yeah, I am. I really am, yeah." But I said, I don't need to tell you that. It sounds like you know that. But anyways, it leads to openness, and if they're willing to share, then that's fine. But I don't do that. I just as soon, I personally like to just live it, and let people see it through me, rather than telling people about it. But like I say, the encouragement that I give is kind of what you were saying too, Marty, and that is that don't worry about things so much. Just live the life that you've been given. Use the time that you've been given, that you've been offered, because, like I say, our lives are predestined for us, and none of us know, you know, how long or how short that will be, or what we're going to get done within that time frame. So the thing is, you got to live for the now. You got to do what's going on today, and not worry so much about yesterday. Certainly nothing about yesterday, because that's gone. You can't do
right,
a thing about it. It's like a canceled check. It's gone.
yeah,
You know. So but you can do a whole lot about tomorrow. And that's why I say, use what you got within your means, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. um, do what you can. And as I say, you'll find yourself, the more you do and the more good you do out there in the world, the better you feel about yourself. And then of course that in itself comes back and makes you feel a lot better, about your life and what you're doing. You feel, and see, the thing is, the basic human basic need, the very first basic human need is what? What do you think the first basic human need is?
uh,
The need to be, needed or loved.
loved. I was gonna say love. Yeah,
That's what it is. Once you find out that you got to have some worth. You got to have some purpose in life. Purpose is probably the better word of all. You need to have some purpose in your life in order to go on.
yeah,
And for me, that's my little Ellie. I get up and I try to make a life better for her, and try to instill a lot of things within her, and I can see it working already. Because she'll look at myself and my father or her father, and she'll look instinctively and say, That's not right, is it? I shouldn't do that, right? No, you're right, honey. That's so she's living through us, and like I say, by being a good example. So that would be my advice to everybody. Just, use what you've got. Don't try to be somebody else. Be yourself.
Yep.
You know, every one of us is unique in our own little way, and we all have something to offer and give and share to the world. And so that's what you do. Do what you can.
Yep. Yep.
And by the way, it is enough. It is enough. You know,
Yeah. Frankie, you have any last words?
Well, my last words, I guess, would be to share the love of Christ and to love one another. Don't use unkind words. And no matter if someone wrongs you, pray for that person and
Yeah.
hold grudges. And
Amen to that. Yep.
and
absolutely.
I'm just so proud of this group. It's been uplifting. Like I told Marty earlier, I don't know if you heard me, Robert. When I'm in a lot of pain,
Hmm.
I get really quiet and don't feel like talking. But I
Right.
know I've got people here. If I needed them, I could reach out, give them a phone call or
Yep.
everything. And I'm
But
very thankful for that.
you're
Yeah.
And
being
Yep.
you're being
and I
Christ-like,
try
though.
to share that to anybody I meet. Uh, I said it's just like the guys that living free. That is part of my destiny call. And
Yep.
I'm telling you, can't tell them enough. I'm there for you if you need me. Not only when you're here, when you leave here and start your life over, feel free to call me because I'm available 24/7. And that goes for the guys on the group or who was listening. Because my goal in life is to love her, Lord and Savior, and love people.
Right.
Amen, Frankie.
Absolutely. Pain is good, though. Pain is being like Christ-like.
Yep.
Because
It
If,
really
he had
is.
a lot
if,
worse pain than I'll ever have.
That's right.
He
Pain.
died on that cross. And
I know. I
yep.
remember. I remember just recently saying something like, "Oh man, am I having a great day? This neuropathy isn't hurting half as badly as it did last week," and it made me the pain that I went through last week made me so grateful for today because I felt so much better and I could tell the difference. And like I say, so I put up with pain for a bit a previous week or whatever, but a week later or whatever, when I was getting some relief and everything was working a little bit better, it really made me appreciate, you know,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
you know, where I came from.
And the thing is, we all have pains in different ways. My feet are always hurt, my hands, my back. But I mean, I used to ask God, please take the pain away. I don't anymore. I, I mean, if we have pain, that means we're alive and we're living for Him. And I just want Him to use me through the pain. And,
Sure.
but yeah, I'll let you guys go so that you guys can get to bed. I know it's getting late for you guys. It's only 7:30 here, but Frankie, it's 8:30 for you, 9:30 for you, Robert.
Yeah. I'm 9:30 almost. Yep.
So I'll let you guys go. It's been fun having you guys on here, and thanks for joining me. And
Absolutely. Thanks for doing the live, Marty. It's good to see you guys.
and
yeah, it's always fun.
say to you, Marty, is keep doing what you're doing. You're a spirit led guy and you uplift me and the pictures that, man, that's so beautiful. I'd like to see that in person one day.
Yeah. Well, again, I just snap pictures from my phone from the window. I don't even think about it. It's God's creation. That's
Yeah.
what's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, but All right, I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna stay on for a little bit. I think I'll play my mandolin just to kind of end the show a little bit.
All righty. Well, you take care.
You too. Thanks for being
See you
on,
later,
guys.
Rick. Be well. So long now.
Bye bye.
Okay, so I don't know if anybody's left here. Yeah, I think you got to disconnect there, Frankie. There we go. Okay. I don't know if anybody else is on here yet, but so I'm gonna play my mandolin just a little bit to end the show. Oh my goodness, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Oh gosh. Sorry. This has been too long, but I hope somebody has enjoyed this. And it was really nice having my friend Frankie and Robert on here too. So again, I have always loved music, and I love to sing. I love to make music. I'm not real good at it, but I want to get better. And that's one thing in this new year. I want to get better at singing and better at playing music. And I've never been able to play an instrument, but my wife got me this mandolin. It's not a super expensive, fancy one, but I love it because it was my first one. It is my first one, my only one. And my wife got it for me for Christmas 5 years ago. And I love it. And right away, I was able to play it. Now, I probably don't play it the right way, but I'm just enjoying it and having fun. So, a few things. First of all, when I first started playing, and by the way, I have a playlist of music if you want to check it out, and me playing the mandolin the last few years. I'm just starting to get back into it. I'm trying to spend an hour or two a day practicing and playing and just enjoying it. But I got a long way to go. But I basically taught myself to play by ear the melody. So I just pick songs. The other thing is, I cut this finger off on a radial arm saw in 2002. So, and I can't really use my pinky. I haven't figured out how to use my pinky. So I only use these two fingers. So that's what I play my mandolin with, two fingers. And I was inspired. I seen a church we went to a few years ago. The worship leader played guitar, and I think he only has these two fingers, not even together. And he plays guitar and he leads worship. And it's pretty amazing. And I've seen other guitarists, other musicians who don't have all their fingers, or they have some kind of, disability or whatever, and they still play and make music. And that really inspired me. So I've learned to play with just these two fingers. Now, I've learned probably about 50 songs, but only like a verse or two or the chorus. And again, I'm just picking the melody. The other thing is, for some reason, when I first started playing, I play almost everything on the D string. Now I've started to use the G. So basically, the mandolin has four sets of strings: G, D, A, and E, and it's tuned exactly like the violin, the fiddle. And so yeah, I was playing everything. I'm basically on the same string. I'm trying to use other strings now. Instead of having to go all the way down the neck, I'm trying to use other strings so I can keep my fingers up here. Also, I started picking on the upstroke. I don't know why, and now I'm trying to learn, because really on the mandolin you should do up and down. And so I'm trying to learn to play it the right way, to do up down, and I'm also trying to learn scales. I'm also trying to learn to strum. I'm not real good at strumming. So I know three chords. So I'm going to just show you a little bit what I've learned in the last 5 years. Again, I am really an amateur, but I want to get better and better. And so I know three chords, and they're two finger chords. So I can play G, and I love the sound of a mandolin. It's different and it's small, and I just really enjoy it. And my dad had one when I was younger, I remember. And I've seen mandolins in worship teams and churches. And I mean, you can play country and bluegrass and gospel and rock. And and rhythm and blues. There's many genres you can play on the mandolin. I just think it's wonderful, and I love the sound. A little out of tune. I think I got to retune it, but I love that sound. So this is G, and then C, and then D. So I'm not real good at strumming. I want to learn to strum better. There's different ways of strumming. You can just do just a regular down, or you can go, down, 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 up, or whatever. You can pick and strum. You can pick, strum, and then pick on the bottom string as you come up. There's different ways like that, but I've just never really learned to strum good yet. I want to learn to strum and to do the chords, and I want to learn to strum and sing, and I want to learn to be able to play with other people. I'm hoping I can get a small group started in our church where people who sing and play instruments, we can just get together like once a month and learn and practice and play for each other. I just think it'd be fun and just learn from each other and be able to play for God. But we'll see. But yeah, I want to learn to strum better and strum and sing so that I can play with other people and do songs and stuff. So I've been trying "I'll Fly Away," and I'm not even doing the right chords, but some bright morning when this fire. I don't even know the words, right? That would help, right? Some bright morning when this life is over, I'll fly away. See, I don't even know the right chords, so I got to learn that. But I want to learn to strum and sing. But mostly what I've done is pick. So I've learned a lot of different songs. So I'm just going to play a couple of songs I know. I don't really know all the verses and choruses, but I'm just going to play a little bit of a few things I've learned. Um, I'm gonna start that one over. So the first song was "Amazing Grace." This one is "Stranger on the Shore," one of my favorites. Um, there's a lot more. I know a whole bunch of songs, but it's getting late. I don't want to keep y'all up too much longer. But another thing I'm trying to learn to do is I think it's called cross picking. And I think I learned the G scale on the mandolin. And then I do a little thing, I call it dueling Martys. It's like dueling banjos, but it's all in one instrument. So I kind of echo myself, kind of silly, but I lost y'all there. Are we still live? I think we're still live. Anyway, I'm just learning, y'all. I've had this for 5 years and I'm just an amateur, but I'm trying to learn and I really enjoy my mandolin. So I'm trying to learn more and more and better and just learn to make music for God. And I just really enjoy it, but just wanted to share a little bit. I know it's not much. I have some other videos on me playing the mandolin the last couple of years and I'm really an amateur. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to learn. And, yeah, so that's my thing in this new year. Um, I really want to just abide in Christ and get closer to Him and know Him better and know Him more. And that's by reading His Word and praying and worshiping Him and just getting to know Him better and letting Him do the work. You know, it's His strength that I need, not my own. I can't do it in my own strength, and I can't be good enough. And but in Him I am enough. And I just pray that, you know, God just leads and guides me in this new year and do miracles in and through me and use me to bless others, to help others in need, and just to make a difference in the world. And yeah, so I wanted to share a final quote. Uh, I guess it doesn't, kind of has to do with this, but life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how we react to it. Chuck Swindoll. Chuck's one of my favorite authors and pastors, preachers. I've been watching him, listening to him, and reading, him for many years, and it's just one of my favorite quotes. It's true, you know. I mean, things are going to happen. Life is hard. We all have trials and struggles, but we all have blessings too. And you know, a lot of times, you know, hard things happen, bad things happen, and it's how we react to it that matters. Not that, you know, God heals everything and takes all the pain away and all the different things and all the struggles and challenges. And it's, you know, it's more about how we react to it and what we do with it. And I pray every day that God just uses me every day to glorify Him and to help others and make a difference. And yeah, anyway, yeah, in this new year, you know, I don't want to try to do more, and I want to worry less and trust God more and do better in the things I do. You know, yeah, I want to learn my mandolin better and be able to make music. You know, I want to, you know, be the best husband and father and grandpa and provider, best worker, best outdoorsman, best woodworker, whatever I'm doing, truck driver. You know. Just honor God with my life. And but yeah, Sorry, this has been kind of a long live stream. 2.5 hours. Oh my goodness. And a lot of it was just rambling, me rambling and talking to a couple of friends, but I hope you all enjoyed it. And yeah, I really enjoy doing live streams because I like talking back and forth to people. And it would be neat to see more people come on and just talk back and forth. I like to talk back and forth with my subscribers and viewers and friends and family. And again, I just thank you all for watching my silly channel. It's just a hobby. I don't make money from it. It's just an outlet. It's fun to make videos and just share my life. And I just hope I can be a blessing through my videos in some way. So I'll end this live stream because it's been long enough. And yeah, I just pray you're all doing well and having a wonderful new year so far. And yeah, you know, I don't make videos as much as I used to, but I'll still do them here and there. And you know, if I can get a hike in or something interesting on the road, I'll make a video. Or when I get home, I'll do some woodworking. I am going to do a shop tour when I get home. Yeah, and I'll just make videos and share my life whenever I get a chance. And anyway, yeah. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for being part of this live stream. And I just hope you all have a good night, and we'll see you soon again.